because then my life would be over if that happened. I will be returning to the stage, actually not in New York immediately, because what I'm going to do first of all outside New York and then bring it into New York sometime in the fall of 2013. I can't say what it is because it involves other people, but I have in the last 8 years, which have been without doubt, and I don't mean to disappoint any of you in saying this, but they have been the best years of my life, both from a personal, private point of view, but also very much from the work that I've done, because when I returned to the UK, I didn't know if an ongoing stage career would be possible for me, because I'd been away from it for 17 years. But then one thing happened and then another, and I have been blessed to play a line of great roles on stage. Some of them I brought to the United States, others not, and they have been the kind of roles I never expected to play at that level and with those kind of actors and directors. So it has given me huge satisfaction. But I have gone from play to play to play, sometimes back to back. When I finished playing Macbeth in Broadway, 48 hours later, I was in a rehearsal room rehearsing Hamlet. Now that's crazy. It's exciting, but it's crazy. And good friends and family spoke to me and said, "You've got to slow down a little." So I did, and I was better for it. But then we filmed the Macbeth, and then we filmed Hamlet. They were done very quickly on very low budgets. And I have since then done one other piece of film work, but it's also Shakespeare. Rupert Gould, who directed Macbeth, has directed a film version of King Richard II, and I played a character known as John of Gaunt, who dies at the beginning of Act 2, so I don't hang around for long, but he has one great scene. And my appetite was so whetted by these film experiences. I then began to think, if I'm going to do movies and television again, I have to stop working in the theatre, because I was booking myself a year or 18 months in advance. So I had to say to all my colleagues and those who employ me in the theatre, this is the cut-off point, and it will pick up again here. There is something actually you might be curious to try to find, because the theatre I was working in doing the play about Shakespeare is called The Young Vic, V-I-C, and it's in a street called The Cut in London. Now they have a website. Go to this website, because on that website you will find a 4.5-minute movie, a complete movie, which 3 of us from the production of the Shakespeare play and a young actress who was in another production created in 2 days of filming. And that's the latest, the newest film work that I've done. And it's a very curious and rather shocking piece of film, because it tells an entire story in 4.5 minutes. But I recommend you go to the website and have a look at it. So I've got plans for film. At the moment, only film and not television. And I'm very excited at the prospect of spending my days in front of a camera rather than in a rehearsal room.